What's going on, guys? This is Amphib Squid, and I'm coming to you with another video of another unboxing of another push or punch dagger, whatever you want to call it. And this one's going to be let's see what we got here, the green Micarta from Winkler. Now, in my previous video, I had maple a maple push dagger, and the reason why I'm actually getting this is because I'm actually getting this just because of the grip of the Micarta, better handle on it, better perch, and I just wanted to have something that's going to be a little more aggressive when I'm gripping it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump off into this, and let's see what's going on. All right, guys. So this is the box. So let's go ahead and all right. We have a microfiber cloth here to wipe down your blades. Even though I don't know, I've never really seen anyone really wipe down their blades like that with these, but these are like a nice gesture to have to put in there. So I really appreciate that from the Winkler company. All right. You got that. Put it to the side. And then you have your regular, usual suspects. Just to pretty much the history, the Winkler Corporation. And then you have, of course, the inspection sticker, the inspection card. D. Perry. Yep. This guy's working right here. This guy is everything I've seen from different unboxings. This guy is on your money. He's on your money when it comes to Mr. D. Perry. So, all right. So that's it's not that much of an unboxing, but yeah, that's okay. Let's go and get to the meat and potatoes here. All right. So there you have it, guys. The green OD green Micarta push dagger, and it is a beauty. You can just see you can just see right away the aggressiveness of those Micarta scales on there, and it's like that. It's not like that finish on Micarta. It's actually unfinished, which is going to give you a better grasp, again, a better perch on that dagger. So let's go ahead and pull that apart. Let's go ahead and pull this sucker apart here. Hang on, guys. All right. Didn't want to cut myself. Then couldn't finish the video, and then you guys get mad at me and thumbs down the video because I didn't finish the video. You know how you guys are, but I love you. All right, guys. So first of all, let's take a look at the sheath. The sheath is a Kydex sheath. Not sure the name of the. I think this is discreet carry. I think that's the name of these guys, but it's pretty much a it's a good clip. And one thing about this clip that I'm sure you guys already know about these guys is that there's like a little there is like a little clip right there, right there, that basically, if you don't have that, I mean, you can still hook it on there, but what that little clip does, it clips onto like a piece of clothes when you're pulling it up, and it gives super tension. You're not gonna pull that up without pulling your whole shorts up. So when that tension hits, your dagger or your knife or whatever is going to come out. Now, the only thing that I don't really like about, and even it was even with the other, you can check them other videos that I don't like about the way that Daniel Winkler does his sheaths. It's dang near like take the act of God to get this dagger out of here. And that's even with the older ones, because it was so heavy locked in there. It's like if you're trying to get this out fast, and I hope that Daniel, Mr. Winkler, looks at this when you try to pull these out fast, like you ain't nothing fast. There's nothing fast that's gonna happen when you got these daggers in there. Because they're like, I mean, that's good that they got like that they have good, that it's I guess retention, I guess like that. That it's locked in there. That's good, and that's great. But when you're trying to get this out, I mean, you're gonna have some problems. So I'm trying to find a way. I mean, I'm trying to find a way I can get it out of here. Let me show you. See, this little part is supposed to see what it is this little part is supposed to flip up, and then you pull it out. But you got a little bit too much going on if you're trying to pull out in a quick fast. I get it, they don't want it to fall out and everything like that, and I get it that it's such a small blade. But when you trying to, and this thing is tight in there. What I think they should have done is that they should have made this little bit, because when you try to grip it, you can't really get up under there to even get this thing out of there. It's really it's difficult. Now I don't know, over time will that loosen up and it'll be better. Maybe it will, but right now it's just so tight up in there, you know. So but other than that, I really love this micarta. I mean, I love this micarta. The micarta scales. I just love it. It's just so grippy in the hand. Let me go ahead and take this out so you guys can see how this fits in my hand. Hang on. Okay. Now back to this again. It really is almost like a two-man. It's like a two-handed system right now, the way it is. I mean, that's fine, but in a split-second decision, you want to be able to pull that thing out like ASAP and be ready to go. But that's fine. It's a two-man system. I get it, but that's just something to keep in mind. Anyway, so as you can see here, let's get on down and dirty with this thing. As you can see here, let's see what we got here. So you have the got a little bit of oil on there from the. Okay, so you have the. Let me turn it around here. You have the Winkler. That's a little bit of oil there. You have the Winkler. So we can focus. The Winkler logo there. Unlike the other ones, you don't have the little two cross knives. This doesn't have anything or saying that it was made in America, but we know that it was made in North Carolina, in Boone, North Carolina. But yeah, there you go. It's just a nice piece of kit, to have with you. Now this is going to be my daily driver. I don't have I used to do folders or whatever like that, but not anymore. This is pretty much gonna be my go-to, where if something pops off, I'm ready to get things cranking. With a flipper, it's too much going on with a flipper, because you got to pull it out, you have to flip it, then you have to adjust your hand for the grip. By the time you did all them steps, you might already be halfway to the hospital by then. And the way this world's going, you just never know what's gonna pop off at any minute. That's unfortunate. But basically, when you pull this out, you are ready to go. And the thing of it is, with a push or punch dagger, you don't have to really know how to fight. All you got to do is just know how to punch or swipe or push. So all you need to know is 3 techniques: swipe to get them off you, push, and punch. That's it. If you can do those 3 things, you don't have to have like proper technique like Mayweather or none of that stuff. You just ready to go. And believe me, then on top of that, if somebody comes behind you, like say for instance somebody runs up behind you and grabs you. Okay, so they grab you, you pull out, and just start going behind you like that. Just start going behind you. You don't care where you hitting. You just going back. And believe me, that's the minute this touches something, whatever's just grabbing you, it's gonna stop grabbing you. You know what I'm saying? So this is so multi-purpose. It's like, well, why don't you have like a utility knife to cut boxes? I could use it to cut boxes. I wouldn't recommend it, but if I need to cut a box open or whatever like that, I got something in my keys or whatever like that. I can like cut stuff open, but this is strictly for self-defense. And guys, if you ever see self-defense situations, guys, you see that sometimes I mean, you see the YouTube videos where you see someone and they're just you see this closed circuit TV or a camera or whatever. They're just minding their own business, and next thing you know, all hell breaks loose. And then it's like, wow, it's like, wow, I wish if I just was prepared, because nobody thinks that something could just pop off like that, and now you're in a full blown life or death situation, and all you got on is some flip flops, and you know what I'm saying. You're not even, that's the last thing on your mind, but sometimes you're thrown into a life or death situation, and it's like this right here. You got a fighting chance. You have a fighting chance to get out of whatever you in. You got a fighting chance to get out of it. And believe me, if you got this into a regular hand combat, even if the guy knows a little bit of fighting, you're pretty much going to get him off you. You're pretty much, this is the equalizer. Because if I was trying to fight you, or I was hopped up on something, and this thing pokes you a couple of times, pokes you in the ribs a couple of times, or pokes you in the sternum or whatever like that, or gets up behind you, the back of your neck, you are going to retreat hard. You see what I'm saying? Hard. So I'm not gonna get into fighting techniques, whatever like that, because that's not what I do here. But you guys, you know what I'm talking about. You know that in a life or death situation, any type of advantage will definitely help your chance of survival. So anyway, guys, just wanted to share that with you. I love Winkler products. I think that he has some of the best products out there. I'm actually not really. I've actually got all the Winkler's knives that I wanted. So I won't be doing any more Winkler's knives. I'm more on to BRT Blade Works. But when it comes to like things that like this, like pretty much like self-defense daggers and stuff like that, I always got an eye open, because it's something that's small, compact, and ready to rock. That's what I'm more about. All right, guys. If you have any questions, this is Anfield Script. Please, please, please don't forget to treat that like button like your ex-girlfriend or like your current girlfriend, and hit it or smash it, whichever you prefer. All right, guys. Have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you later.